Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rabakakodash, double honor to all the apostles, a great millstone, who do rule well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence, make that calling and election sure. And also blessings to you very few sisters out there that are listening, learning, believing. I'm the fellow labor Kanakla, coming at you once again from GMS Tampa branch, down here in Florida. Our Lord's will through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, this lesson is edifying and exhorting. And this would be a lesson strictly based on prophecy, the upcoming destruction, the world war that is getting ready to take place here in the near future. And as you can see here, it's from Newsweek article posted on the 18th, I believe today. Yeah, today. So it was posted today at 5:40 a.m. All right, it says Putin to give Navy hypersonic missiles as Russia beats U.S. in arms race. Putin to give Navy hypersonic missiles, exactly, as Russia beats U.S. in arms race, because according to biblical prophecy, all right, the Lord is going to use Russia, the chief priest, it's like a chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, okay, to basically to come up against Babylon to lead in its destruction. Babylon today would be America. So I'm going to get right into this article, then I'm going to get some precepts. It says Russia has completed testing of its long-range Zyklon hypersonic cruise missile and is set to put the weapon into use by the Russian Navy by the end of the year. We can play this video here, see what pops up. Let's see. Okay, so it's the reason why the Lord, all right, pursuing Isaiah 54 verse 16, is the reason why the Lord is allowing these Russians to surpass America, okay, with this missile technology, this arms race, because it's already been written, already been prophesied that basically Russia is going to destroy, all right, this kingdom, okay, this America. Okay, so it says state-run news agency TASS cited a source close to Russia's military department as confirming the latest developments, which come as Moscow's war in Ukraine grinds on. State tests of the product have been completed. It is expected that in the next 5 months, the surface Zyklon will be adopted by the Navy, the source said. And you know, America has the most aircraft carrier. All right, those big ships out there. Okay, so this is a direct threat. Okay, would basically make those ships obsolete. I forgot how many aircraft carriers they got, but they got more aircraft carriers, I think, than all the other countries put together, if I'm not mistaken. All right, but one of these missiles, okay, would destroy that whole ship easily. His earlier senior Russian military official, Alexander Moiseev, commander of the Northern Fleet, said that the May 28th test launch of Zyklon hypersonic missiles was carried out at maximum range. It was launched in the Barents Sea in the Arctic and struck a target in the White Sea off Russia's northwest coast, some 625 miles away, according to Russia's defense ministry. The official has cited by TASS as saying that the Admiral Golovko frigate would become the first to be armed full-time with the Zyklon. Okay, so here it is. Russia has completed testing of its long-range Zyklon hypersonic cruise missile and is set to put the lethal weapon into use by the Russian Navy by the end of the year. Okay, so this is a milestone right here. Let's get to the point here so we can get these scriptures. Russian President Vladimir Putin said in February 2019 that the Zyklon hypersonic cruise missile is capable of traveling at 9 times the speed of sound and is having a range of more than 1,000 kilometers, 625 miles. he has said that its use will significantly boost Russia's military capability. And that's absolutely correct. Okay, so they don't need to have 10 aircraft carriers. These missiles is the equalizer, the game changer. The Zyklon is one of the multiple hypersonic weapons being developed in the country. Russia plans to deploy the weapon on Russian cruisers, frigates, and submarines to target both ground and positions and enemy vessels. All right, which is key. Enemy vessels. So let's get into the scriptures. And as you can see here, what are cruise missiles used for? Straight here for Wikipedia. Cruise missiles are a guided missile used against terrestrial or naval targets. Okay, naval targets, remember that. It says that remains in the atmosphere and flies the major portion of its flight path at approximately constant speed. Cruise missiles are designed to deliver a large warhead over long distances with high precision. So these are very accurate. And these cruise missiles also can carry nuclear warheads as well. So let's get this. This is Revelation 8 verse 6. It says, and the 7 angels which had the 7 trumpets prepared themselves to sound. Because the 7th trumpet or the 7th plague, all right, they're all synonymous, is basically the missiles. Okay, because in the midst of this, the 6th trumpet, the famine, the pestilence, the civil unrest, and all those things, the last plague that's going to take place with 7 is completion, will be the missiles. Okay, it says the first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and the hail is representation of missiles. Okay, it says, and they were cast upon the earth, and a third part of the trees was burned up, and all green grass was burned up. And the third part, those that know, is the three classifications of men. You have the sons of God, all right, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. Those are 3 classifications of men. So the third part, meaning the wicked, Esau, Edom, okay, they're going to get burned up, because this destruction, once again, Russia is coming up against America. Okay, so this destruction is to remove the third part, all right, the wicked, the man, out of his position of power. Okay, they have created these missiles, which the Lord put the spirit on them to. But as they said, in the Terminator, basically, you're how did he stated? He said, it's in your nature to destroy yourselves. Okay, so prophecy is being fulfilled. It says the second angel sounded, and as it were, a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea. Now, a great mountain is representation of Babylon the Great, aka America. You can read about that in, I believe, Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Okay, it says, and the third part of the sea became blood. Okay, and the third part of the creatures were in the sea. Still talking about that third part. All right, the third part of men, the classifications of men, the wicked, which are the Edomites. Okay, so the third part of the creatures were in the sea, and had life, died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed, and that's his vessels. Okay, and as you can see right here, Russia has just successfully tested the Zyklon. Okay, which is basically going to, these missiles are going to destroy the hell. All right, as John he described it, because missiles were not present during his time, so he didn't know what to call it, so he called it hell. And as you know, when hell comes down, it hits hard. And he said, hell and fire mingle with blood. Okay, so hell is going to, like, imagine as what the missile is going to do. Balls of fire just coming down. That's why the Lord said his destruction shall be as when he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, fire and brimstone fell from the heavens. Okay, so let's go back to let's go back to this. It says and the ships were destroyed. Their navy is going to be completely obliterated. Okay, it says, and the third angel sounded there, And there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon a third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. Okay. Once again, the missiles. It says the name of the star is called wormwood. You can go to that word wormwood. It's basically bitter. Okay. Nuclear to basically, what's the word I'm looking for? To break it down today's terms is basically nuclear radiation. Okay. So the name of the star is called wormwood, and the third part of waters became wormwood, bitter or contaminated. It says, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. Because that nuclear radiation hit those waters, and they drank that water. Okay. You can see that that experiment the U.S. government did on those two cities in Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That was experiment because they had already surrendered, but they wanted to test those weapons and see what they could do. Okay. So, and as they ran their experiment, killing however many millions of people, including women and little children, okay, they found out that most of the people died from the contamination of the water. Okay, the nuclear radiation, that's what killed most of the people, which is why today that certain parts over there, it's still how can I put it? Still radiation deposits, heavy radiation deposits in certain parts of the land over there. Okay, certain children being born with birth defects. Okay, so that backs that up. History backs that up to prove this. It says, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars. So the third part of men of them, so the third part of them was darkened. Now, the sun, the moon, and the stars represents knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It says, so the third part of them was darkened. So, meaning they're not going to be able to get themselves out of the situation, okay? Because right now they're trying to come up with basically missile defense systems to combat these things, but basically nothing can stop these. Okay, let's get that point real quick. See. Yep. Hypersonic missiles, unlike ballistic missiles, do not follow a ballistic trajectory and are able to move while on course of their destination. So they're able to change their course or reroute themselves. Okay. This is according to the Associated Press. Russian officials have boasted that their existing anti-missile systems are unable to intercept Zyklon hypersonic cruise missiles. All right, so there's no way out of this. All right, so that's why basically it's saying that the third part of them was darkened. Your knowledge wasn't understand your way to get out of this. There's no way out. Okay, the destruction is already written. It says, in the day shone not for a third part of it, in the night likewise. I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe. All right. Which is woe is symbolic to destruction. And as you read in Revelation 9 chapter, woe, woe, woe. One woe is past, behold, two more woes hereafter. Then another chapter in Revelation says, behold, two woes, and a third woe cometh quickly. So that's talking about this World War III. Okay. Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. Okay. So the Lord's going to give the angels the green light when this war, all right, can take place. This war will not take place until the micro of Revelation 13 and 16. That prophecy has to happen before, all right, these missiles, before the destruction comes. So it's just a quick update. Russia is just moving right along according to prophecy. The spirit of the Lord is upon, all right, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Okay, that chief prince to come up against Babylon the Great, aka America. So everything is moving according to plan, according to prophecy. So with that, Lord is willing to edify, giving all praise to Yahweh Shai. Till next time, say shalom.